Hello ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy Beaky, and let's have a quick interesting discussion about some stuff I found in the video game industry over the past week related to PC gaming specifically. While we do this, we need to actually play the game Doom because this is very related to the topic. And if you guys haven't played the Doom demo, it's available on the Steam store, and I finally had a chance to try it out. I played the beta before for the multiplayer, but that was on consoles, and something really special is happening right here with the PC version of Doom. I'm playing with keyboard and mouse, and you guys know me as somebody who's been a long time gamepad user. I've just never been that great at playing most PC gamers with keyboard and mouse when it comes to first person shooters and third person shooters. But something amazing about this game, it just feels right, it feels smooth. Now I am at 4K ultra settings for details and high on everything else like shadows, because I do want the frame rate to be somewhat good while I'm even recording this and have everything else in the background going. So just trying to make sure everything looks a little nice, and flow is pretty good for me as well, because it would kind of suck if I kind of die playing with keyboard and mouse and I'm saying I'm better, right? Kind of would suck. Just break his hand off, chop it off. And while I'm playing through this demo, right? I was playing through it earlier, having a good time, stomping demons' heads just like that. I went ahead and said, man, this is a really cool demo. This really showcased such a cool thing about the game. I think I want to buy this game. Let me look up how much this game costs on Steam. So I was like, yeah, all right, so let me Google the game. So I went ahead and went to Google. I wrote Doom Steam. That's what I Googled. I wrote Doom Steam. Yes, I have Doom at Steam open, but I was just too lazy to literally go ahead and open up Steam. So I just went, I don't know, I'm just used to Googling everything, so I just went ahead and Googled it. So after I did that, the first result was actually for cdkeys.com. Have you guys ever heard of that website? Well, the game there was $16. And I'm like, damn, that seems pretty damn cheap for a game that just came out a few months ago. So I was like, all right, let me find out what the hell's going on here. So I went on Steam now and said, like, no, the game's almost basically full price on Steam, so why is it so cheap on CD Keys? And then it reminded me of an interesting story that people were talking about on Reddit recently about the G2A AMA, where people were like, G2A is like really shady. And I'm like, I'm not really a big G2A user, but in the past I have used sites like Green Man Gaming, and I do trust the Green Man Gaming more than I would trust G2A, because G2A do use that stupid shield thing that they want to charge you $2 extra for the game. So I went over G2A to see how much the game costs there, and it said, the price said this, listen to this, the price was, $16 as well. And I'm like, okay, I'm like, let's see this now. When you actually would go check out for the game, and I wasn't buying it, I just wanted to see, they automatically add in their G2A shield for $2 without like notifying. You don't put it on, they automatically just add it to the price. I'm like, that is just like some shady thing. Why the hell do you need this shield? So I can see why some developers are like, you know what, we're not really sure if these keys are legitimate. And like, it makes it even worse, because in a sense, well, why do you need a shield if they're legitimate keys? Man, the AMA was so freaking weird. It really was. Like, reading over that whole story with G2A just sounds so weird, because they banned somebody who showed that you could actually put false keys up there. Like, how is there such a big difference between the game on Steam? And I went on Green Man Game. Like I said, I trust Green Man Game a little bit more than I do for G2A or CD Keys. And if you guys know, I don't have a sponsor on YouTube. Like, and some of you guys asked me in the past, like, you know, there's YouTubers like with 2,000 subscribers got sunglasses, no scopes, all different types of sponsorships already, G2A and all things like that, and I have like, what, 17,000, about to be 18,000, I don't have none. It's because I deny them. I don't want to be affiliated with some of these companies, so I just don't do it. Like, I've been hit up by CD Keys like, oh yeah, do a like affiliate we've done before in the past, and I'm like, I don't know, man. I'm not going to be using your website, so like, how can I tell my audience to use a website that I don't even fully trust or don't even want to sponsor myself? You know, like, same thing with Green Man Gaming, same thing with G2A, and like I said, I trust Green Man Gaming more. It's just like, I don't use you for everything, so I like using things, I like recommending things that I feel like I would want to 100% verify that if I refer a customer, or you know, my audience member too, they could feel confident on buying from them that they're going to get what they deserve for their money. That's why usually I just do my Amazon associate thing, because if you buy on Amazon, that's your own choices. It's not, I'm not like being promoted by Amazon. It's just I left the link there to my gaming chair. Like, in the description of this video will be a link to my gaming chair. If you guys buy the gaming chair, you buy it. If you don't, you don't. But that's on you. It's like, it doesn't mean that Amazon is going to pay me. But back to my point. even as somebody who likes that there's different prices for games around the world because different people make different amount of incomes. So a game in, I'm just gonna pick a random place. I really have no clue if this is true. In Ethiopia, whatever. A game there might cost $10 less than here in the United States, and I feel that's right that they get the cheaper price than here because if the cost of living is different. And if somebody there gets that key and they want to resell it back into the United States, I think that's perfectly okay as well. You know, I understand that. I understand that. There is a difference. What just makes me feel weird about everything is that I do want to support the developers at the same time, somewhere along the line, and then the whole entire thing about them being like this G2A shield, the guaranteed or there's no guarantees on some of these sites that sell keys, like, oh, we can't guarantee that the key's gonna work. That's what kind of bugs me. Like, I would flip the freak out if I ever bought a game and then the key got deactivated later on. And I would hate to have to put a developer in a position that like somebody sells me a key that's from a stolen credit card or something like that, and they have to deactivate it. I understand that they want to make some money too, and this is something I've been talking about for like a lot of years recently. Like I'm like so big on supporting the developers these days. Like I mean, like, games take a lot of money to make, and I feel like developers should get something for their money. And I especially want to support stuff like this where they put out like the freaking a demo that I was not really interested in playing the Doom story mode until I played this demo. I'm like, damn, this feels smooth. This feels different from what I played with the multiplayer on the consoles. Like, this feels way better than that. Obviously, I'm playing with an almost $3,000 PC, so you know that definitely doesn't kind of hurt things at all. And I'm playing here in 4K, and you guys will see my frame rate up top. In 4K, good settings, I'm almost getting a steady over 50 frames per second, so that definitely doesn't hurt at all. Let's throw a grenade over here and just see what happens to these little baddies. Touch that, guys. Bam! Who the hell's shooting at me? You want to die, buddy? So yeah, I think developers putting out demos like this and then making me enjoy, making me feel like, yeah, man, PC gaming can be right for me with keyboard and mouse is a good thing. So thank you, Bethesda. Thank you, id, for putting out a good demo for Doom and making me feel like, you know what, maybe it's just how some of the games I've played in the past have been. Like Hitman Absolution is a game I thought I was going to be able to play with keyboard and mouse. But I'm like, damn it, why does it not feel like smooth and right like this game does now? Like, I don't know if it looks good to you, but it just feels so good. Like, it's good when shit just feels right. And I'm sitting here getting shot, probably dying, but I'm just so hyped and smiling right now. I'm like, I feel like a PC gamer for the first time. I've had a good PC, but I've not really felt like a PC gamer because I keep using controllers for everything, but I might have to change my ways now. I don't know, man. It's good to feel good about the video game industry, and it's just a really weird thing for me that I searched for Doom Steam to see how much the price was. The first thing that came up was CD keys, and I was like, wait, why does this damn thing say it's 16 bucks when Steam has this so much more? And with all the controversy recently with G2A and the AMA, which I really do recommend you guys go check that out, because that's a big story. Like, that's one of the biggest stories that happened in gaming over the last week. Like, G2A got some shit going on in the background, and I'm like, I don't know if I can support everything you guys are all about, man. But I do. But at the same time, it's like I do support people making money by reselling stuff. Like, I'm all for the buy low, sell high shit. Like, I'm all for that. Like, I'm not gonna say that's a bad thing to do. And damn, the graphics in this game are nice. I'm hoping YouTube's gonna make any video you upload look like crap. It's probably gonna take a long time to process at that too. One thing else I should say before I go, because like I said, this is a random video just talking about the video game industry from the last week. I'll show you some gameplay of this game. I've been doing a lot of videos of let's go again, VR recently. Loving all that, and like I was feeling like this game would be really good in VR as well. I'm gonna let myself die, so I'll stop playing because I will sit here and just play through this whole thing. But I shouldn't, because I should end this video because I have nothing else really to talk about. I'll be truthful to you guys. As a YouTuber, you should know when you're finished. But I like showing my genuine fun and enjoyment I have with video games. And that's what you guys just saw, my genuine fun and enjoyment of finally playing through Doom on PC in 4K and really saying, like, this shit's nice. It feels so good. Look at the 60 up there. Like, it feels so good. Sorry if that's a little disordinary to you guys. Also, as this is the first time I've ever used GeForce Experience Shadowplay to record with the webcam, but with my separate microphone. I don't know how this is going to come out for YouTube. I don't know how the quality is going to look. I don't know what the right bit rate. So let me know what you guys think about this type of recording setup. Does it look good enough? Because right now I think it looks a little blurry for the webcam, but I think that's because it's transparent. I don't know. It's up to you guys if you guys want to see more stuff like this. I'm always going to be having more 4K gameplay. I'm obviously going to have more VR stuff. Obviously going to have my podcast and all that stuff coming back. But I want to share my genuine reactions to things in the video game industry. And my general reaction right now to the Doom demo is good work, Bethesda. You have convinced me to buy your game. And I think that's what a demo should all be about. And not only have you convinced me to buy your game, you've convinced me to focus more on a way of controlling games that I really haven't focused too much heavily in first-person shooters, which is keyboard and mouse. Like, now I'm like, it can be done right from the get-go. I didn't have to change those settings. I have to change the mouse acceleration. And I mean, there's games out there, I'm like, I'm trying to get, like, does it feel right? This just feels right. I like when games just feel right. Oh, it's so good just to play a good game, isn't it? Like, when you just get a good game and you play a good game, and it makes you want to buy that game, or you try something, and you're like, this is good. Like, there's so many times as video gamers, we get ripped off, we get pissed off, and it's just good to be able to come on here and just like, it's good. This is good. I see why people were just praising this shit last year, and I should have really focused on that, but you guys know I will do my backlog challenge, so I wasn't able to buy any new games last year. But this year, I could buy some new games, and I'm going to support this game for doing such a good job so far for me. I'm out here, Beaky here with the Unsolved Game Show. Have a good week. Later.